Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So basically this video and the next two video going to be Premier League preview, and then one more is going to be a post-match reaction which happened. The match happened today, like early morning, at 1 o'clock. Manchester United versus Newcastle. So basically, we'll start with that first, and then we'll get into the preview and prediction of the other videos. So Manchester United versus Newcastle. Obviously, Manchester United have their own hiccups and stuff like that, and they're coming off a little bit of a shaky performance in recent times. But nonetheless, whichever ones they have, secured and won 3 points, that they have done good. And unfortunate for them in the losses. Talking about Newcastle again, as I said in one of the previous prediction videos a few weeks back. So basically, Newcastle in the UCL they're cooking, Carabao Cup they're cooking, but in Premier League, like similar to Man United but not that bad. So they also have their own defeats and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see what's the issue. And so the final result, actually I forgot to do prediction video. So final result was Manchester United 1, Newcastle 0. So yeah, it was a lucky win. I mean, not lucky. It was a low scoring game. And yeah, talking about the game, I mean, I didn't see it, but as far as I know, Ruben Amorim used a 4 at the back strategy for defense. The first time he's done in the career of the Manchester United, like at his time at Manchester United, 4 at defense for him. So yeah, definitely that was something new. Which we got to saw. Yeah. C, my bad. And yeah, a good win. It's a good win for Manchester United. 1 goal victory. Patrick Dorgu is from a corner. It's like defended well from the Newcastle defenders, but Patrick Dorgu gets a volley shot, left-footed shot into the goal. Beautiful goal. Good goal. And a good finish as well. Talking about the game overall for Manchester United, did very well first half, looked good. Matheus Cunha, and then Sesko linking up nice. Defense, midfield was also decent. Again, not the best, still decent, because Ugarte, Casemiro were like letting go of the ball sometimes. Yeah, talking about defense also. Defense was good. Dalot provided cross after cross. And same Dorgu did, Patrick Dorgu. And then also defenders like Delict and Alessandro Martinez. Good job by them. The goalkeeper, however, decent performance from him as well. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, goalkeeping, good performance from them. Son Lemons in the goal. He kept out a few shots from the Manchester United goal. But yeah, decent performance overall. Talking about Newcastle now, little bit shaky here and there. Nick Woltemade was missing again. He's been cooking, but in some of the games he's been missing a lot. And then Nick Woltemade missing. Also Bruno Guimaraes also missing as well. However, Joe Linton, Dan Burns, Sean Longstaff, they made up for it. They tried to create some chances. And that's about it pretty much. Anthony Gordon, Joe Willock, Jacob Murphy, here and there, not really much into the game, but overall decent-ish performance, I would say. Decent-ish performance from Newcastle. So a good 3 points for Manchester United. They are top 5. They are in the 5th position right now, just behind Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Villa. It's Chelsea versus Villa later tonight. at around 10:30 or I think 11:30 in the night India time. So yeah, let's see what happens. There's a big game of the weekend, and yeah, let's see what happens to that. Nothing much to say then. That's pretty much it for the Manchester United Newcastle post-match reactions. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. 3 prediction video. Nottingham Forest versus Man City up next. Then I have Chelsea versus Aston Villa, and then I have Arsenal versus Brighton. Again, Arsenal Brighton. Again, not. I mean, it's not really a big fixture, but in recent times, Brighton have proven to be underdog teams. I mean, they've beaten some teams in the past, like United obviously at home and away, and then Man City obviously, and then Chelsea in the past. So yeah, definitely Brighton is an underrated team, and yeah, let's see what happens. And stay tuned for the next video. Bye.